Didn't have my mic on again. Welcome to the bait shop, guys. Buck here. Been a busy week. Halloween event is upon us. I guess everybody's out there busy, trying to get this done. There's so much to do in this event. So many fish to catch. It could drive a man insane. Or a woman, for that matter. However, I think I got most of it done this. I'm having a tough time with some of this stuff. I want to get them, Buck and his glasses. I got to get them vampire glasses. I just got to. I got to have them. I can't buy them nowhere, or I'd already have them. Oh well. Candle ends. Somebody leave me a comment down there. How the hell do I get candle ends? I can't find the candle ends. I'm not getting any in the pumpkins. I don't know. See, I'm cheap. I'm not going to run around to every single waterway in America and hunt down pumpkins. I mean, I go to the cheap ones. I hit Lone Star. I hit Mudwater. I hit Les Nye Villa. And I go up to, whatchamacallit up there in New York, Emerald. That's what I do. And I hit everything I can for these lures and baits and all. But I'm not getting any of these candle ends. I don't know how to get them. And that's what it takes to complete these missions, these kayak. You got to have a candle end to get into these kayak deals, to run the kayak races. So I only had one candle end, and that was from last year. So I was able to get the Emerald Lake one done, but now I can't get the Falcon. I have the noose, but I don't have two candle ends. I got to figure out how to do that. I don't know. You guys know how? Anybody out there knows how to get candle ends? Please let me know. I could use the help. All right. Well, once again, guys. Okay, let's get over here. Buck, get in control of OBS here so you know what's going on. By the way, OBS, that's what I use to do all my recording. So all these buttons I pop and push and mess up constantly. It would be a lot. I mean, the software is great, guys. Don't get me wrong. It's great software. It's just Buck don't know how to use it. I have too many hotkeys programmed. And the hotkeys go across applications. So when I'm typing in the chat, it's changing everything on my screens as I hit these hotkeys. And I have a lot of keys that are like shift this, shift that. So I thought those would be hard to mimic. Well, not when I typed. I'm hitting the shift in the key quite a bit for capital letters. I got to start typing in all lowercase. I should talk to myself more often. Why don't you just do that? Who cares about your grammar? All right, guys, from now on in the chat, when we're on the live shows, I ain't doing proper grammar. I'm just typing everything in lowercase. That way I won't hit any of my hotkeys. Because all my hotkeys have a shift in them. Or a control in them. I figured that way I'd be safe, except for the capital S's, capital H's, capital T's that I type. All right. Cool. We fixed that problem now. All right. Let's talk about, I know you're going to do this, Buck. I wish you wouldn't. I really wish you wouldn't do it because I didn't get a chance to edit it. You're going to do it anyway, aren't you? I thought so. Okay, you had your fun. In the news, there is a ton in the news that happened this week. Nothing that I could say in the last 2 days because I haven't had a chance to even look at the news in 2 days. I've been just fishing straight and making videos for 2 days. It's over though. I got them all done. I got my big lunker kayak too, the monstrosity. I've been waiting for that one so I can put him through so we'll put him through that'll be the next Frumpy Buckle boat performance video. Will be that kayak. I'm sure it'll rank right there next to the wooden kayak from South America. Big barge. Coal barge. All right. Well, really important in the news? Well, what I've heard, guys, our Fishing Planet Ocean Map update. Now, most of you guys have probably already heard this. I don't know. I caught wind of it, caught a few snippets here and there, tried to capture as much as I could. So if I missed anything, let me know. But as I see it, the new map's going to come out late this year, early next year. I'm banking on early next year, considering what they're trying to add into this thing. They're trying to add a lot of stuff. And we got all the new fish mechanics. Oh, speaking of fish mechanics, let me talk about, because I have a big star note on that, because I've been noticing that a lot since I've been fishing lately. One of the things that you never had to worry about in Fishing Planet that happens in real life a lot, and you real life fishermen will know this. That's one thing that was real kind of nice about Fishing Planet, but yet unrealistic to us real guys. And that is, normally in Fishing Planet, before the new update, the new fish mechanics, if you hooked up with a fish, he either ran left, right, or away from you. That was it. So you never had to worry about that fish coming at you. Now, sometimes once they were hooked up, they'd swim towards you, but not with any real concerned force. And that's something you always have to be careful of when you're fishing for real, is those fish will run right at you. They're smart. They know how to loosen that line up. Well, Fishing Planet added it. These fish will run at you. I've had striper damn near run up on the beach on me. All of this in the since I've been doing the Halloween missions, I've been doing a lot of fishing all over the place. And I'm noticing that a lot of these game fish, the stripers, and what else did I have? A trophy carp run right at me. A gar. The other night when we were doing the Halloween mission, I had a gar run right at me, and fast. So you better be yanking that pole to the right and left and getting on it, because these guys are coming at you now. And that's pretty cool. I like that. I think that's really added to the realistic feel of the game. So something Buck enjoys quite a bit. All right. So what else is out there? Okay, so here's the deal, guys, that I know of so far. This new waterway is going to be level 85 or a 90. It's going to require us guys at level 80 to level up. So I imagine there'll be missions that come that we'll have to do on the Congo, something on the Congo or other spots, in order to get leveled up to 85 or 90, whatever they say this is going to be. I mean, the developer was talking, he didn't even, he says it's going to be 85 to 90, somewhere in there is what it's going to take to get to this waterway. Now, we have boats. The boats are going to be expensive. They're not even available in the store for the first release. From what I understand, you can buy a DLC that'll give you a boat, and you can rent one. Okay? So that's how the boats are going to work in the first release. How much the rental is going to be, I don't know. I imagine the DLCs will probably run about the same as the other ones. $40, somewhere around there. $40, $50, somewhere in that range to buy this boat, this DLC. I imagine you'll get some bait with it, because we're getting new baits. We're getting a bunch of new baits, some bucktails, a lot of baits for trolling. This new map's going to be mainly based on trolling. You're still going to be able to get out. There'll be a couple spots. It'll be like blue crab, from what I understand, just maybe 2 spawn-ins, a boat dock, and then another dock somewhere, like on the beach. You'll be able to spawn into the beach and do some shore fishing. I saw some videos of these guys standing on the shore next to the ocean. So I think that's probably what it's going to be. You'll be able to hit the shore or get in a boat. All right. So with the new baits, we got bucktails coming. Like I said, trolling baits of that nature. I don't have anything over there that I can even show you at this point. Nah, I don't. I thought I got taking some pictures there, but I remembered I didn't get them all done up yet. All right, so now with these new baits, like one of the new baits I know of is did I write the baits down anywhere? No, damn it, I didn't write the baits down. There's going to be some different cut bait. There's going to be squid. There's going to be, I think there's some mackerel, some jack. Most of this is going to be from over there in Asia, that side of the world. So you're going to get that kind of bait for fish. But now there's going to be 18 new fish also. 18 new fish. Now some of the new ones are going to be like, we're going to be able to hunt for the giant grouper, mahi-mahi, the bluefin tuna, marlin, and squid. Now, they're trying to get this all in the release, or this might come right after the release, but they're talking about crafting baits. So we'll be able to catch like squid and cut it up, craft our own baits, turn it into bait. So they've got a mechanism in place that they're going to implement bait crafting, which I think is pretty cool. And hopefully it'll go across the board to some of the other waterways where we catch shiners. We'll be able to do something like that. So I'm hoping that that's coming. What else did I hear about there? The new fish we talked about. Okay, new equipment. Of course, you're going to be all new gear, poles and all big high rig trolling, spinning gear. You're going to have a lot of rollers on your guides. You're going to have roller guides where this line rolls off of rollers. I mean, if you're familiar with ocean fishing, these, the spinning rods we use out there in the ocean, they're not meant to cast far. They're short, powerful, mostly off of downriggers. Instead of just blank guides, a lot of them have rollers, especially on the tip and down near your main gathering guide at the bottom by the reel. Again, these are going to be more likely great big bait casting reels. This is the type of gear that we're going to get for that. We also have the landing net new, and from what I understand, we're going to have a gaff. Got to. I mean, if you're out there fishing for blue marlin, squid, bluefin tuna, you need a gaff to properly do this. Now, how they're going to do this, I don't know. As far as fish nets goes and your buddies on the boat, right now, from what I understand, there's going to be one fish net, quote, live well on the boat. And I guess each guy will get credit. You'll be able to switch positions around the boat, from what I understand. Each guy will get credit for in their own particular fish net that goes in the live well. Somehow you keep track of all that. That's mathematics, and the game can do that. So that's what I hear there. So that's in the news that I know about. Oh, the Gars and Glory tournaments going on. Micah. Hi, Micah. And, we got Micah and we got Jules on the stream tonight. They're on the chat. And both of them were in the tournament. So I want to congratulate you two both. Job well done. Job well done. I know, Jules, you got up there pretty good. Micah, you got up there fairly decent. So we'll get up there. We'll get better. We're going to start doing a couple of more of these tournaments here at the lodge. And we still got a couple of open slots. We got 5 slots left in the club. And then we'll have a full 20 in the club. Hopefully this update comes pretty soon so we can start, because we're out there fishing. We're out there doing, tonight we'll be fishing. We're going to be tonight. I thought tonight, because the rest of the show we're going to talk about the Halloween event. But I thought tonight we go to California tonight. I thought I turned that off. Oh well. I thought we'd go to California tonight. I just recently, I caught the frankenfish this morning or last night. Got that video up. But I also have enough of the new ingredients for the new recipe. So I thought what we do tonight on Fishing with Buck was we'd go out to California. We'll dump all this stuff back in the cauldron. We'll get the water turning the way it should be. I want to try to get as many guys out there as we can. Yeah, I want to get as many guys out there as we can on the little island. That's where the cauldron is on Fishing the Beaver. It sits right out there. So I'll dump all this crap in the cauldron. We'll summons up the beast. And I'm hoping that everybody, we can grab like 4 or 5 of these guys all at one time. So I thought that's what we do. I know tonight's supposed to be 40 and above, and California's only level 34. But I thought this would be kind of fun to do. So I went out, I spent the 99 gold to make sure I had all the ingredients to redo this potion. So I thought maybe that might be fun. We'd go out there and give it a whirl. I don't know if anybody's ever tested this. These are new club rooms. We're going to be in a club room. If I dump the potion in and create the summons this Frankenfish up, if we're all out there with the slimy crank, I hope everybody has a slimy crank you bring with you. Not like Buck. I left mine at home. If you watched the video, I figured we were all done fishing. It was just a kayak missions from here on out. So me and my tackle space, I unloaded all the damn Halloween gear to go do the kayaking because I wanted to make sure I had space if I got stuff. Because I'm always on the red line when it comes to that tackle. All right. Well, we only got 10 minutes left there. Let's jump over there live, Buck. Get that up first. Oh, well, I knew you'd have a couple of things wrong there. All right, that's not too bad for all the typing you did. There we go. All right. So, let's go over there and check. Uh-oh, where's the mouse at? Here, boy. There he is. Oh, don't click on that. All right, missions. So, this was the deal here. The Frankenfish potion. After I caught him, this popped up. It said that you experience it again. So, Buck, I have tons of pig's eyes, leeches, blood. Wasn't a problem. I had a bunch of these silicone spiders. I had some crocodile teeth. My issue was I only had 1 bat wing and I didn't have any dried frog legs. So, I went over there because you can buy this stuff. Go over to the premium package, event packs. This one right here, do-it-yourself potion making, which is cool. I got a little bit of money and I got 7 of my 99 Bitcoins back. Now I have so many damn silicone spiders. I should be able to make about 30 or 40 of these potions. Look at this. 170. I always carry like 200 of everything anyway. So that's put me almost into the 400s with all this stuff. Oh, geez. Oh, well. But see, I didn't have any bat wings. I didn't have any of these dried frog legs. So all depends on how many of these things that potion takes. We'll find out tonight. We'll see how many it takes. We might be able to just keep making this potion for an hour or so and everybody be catching fish. I hope it's that way. All right, let's close this guy up. So that's where you can get that guy for 99. I know it's a little bit steep, but I figured what the hell. I had a few extra this year. I did good this year. All right, so that was this guy there. So I thought we'd do that. Now here's the scary kayaking. Look at them glasses. They gotta be cool. Micah, do you have these? I want to know. Do you really have the vampire glasses already? Yeah, these terrifying pumpkin races. The races aren't too bad. At least the one I did on Emerald once you get to it, but it's just what you have to do. Like here's the next one at Falcon. All right, you have to have a noose and you gotta have 2 candle ends. I ain't got any of them yet. So I can't even go do that. And it won't pop up the next one, so I don't know what I have to do for the next one. But it's kind of cool. You get a pass for, I guess, the next. You get a day pass. If you complete this, you get your pond pass to go to the next lake and do the next one. So that's kind of cool. But this has got a skull bobber in it. That's pretty sweet. I don't have one of those bobbers yet. I want that. All right, guys. So let's talk a little bit about what's next on your topics here. Go over to weapons. Oh, so this Halloween, I basically brought the weapons. I didn't even use this flipping stick yet through the whole event so far. Didn't even pull it out of the bag. What I got here? Oh, I had to change out. This is where I had that 20-pound. Well, here, you're home, Buck. You can go to your template and pull it up. Spooky spin here. There it is. All right, so this is what I was fishing with here, guys. This is a 20-pound setup. And he was doing the job. We did all the pike stuff. We did everything. He just isn't big enough. I didn't think so. And, I didn't get much of a fight. If you watch the video, of course, I got some good aero acrobatics out of that fish. That was pretty cool for the videos. But I needed to bring something heavier. I mean, the guy, the lightest one on the leaderboard was 72 pounds. The heaviest, I think, was like 82 or something like that. So I knew it was going to be kind of heavy. So I had to bring a heavy pole. So but this pole here did the job all through the missions, everywhere. It did everything good. What was next? The float rod, didn't use it much. I did get hooked up with a gar on Florida with it. I was using it out in Florida. But these missions, mostly the gars, you wanted bottom rod. So I had the Halloween bottom rod it came with. So that was cool. And then I had my two McConsies. And that handled all the fishing that we needed to do throughout the whole Halloween event. So that wasn't too bad at all. Now, here's something that got Buck. Let's go. What happened to my thing here? Why did it go? Oh, I guess I have to click on it again. This spinning setup. All right. You have to put a jig head on this thing. I mean, or you could do it with a Carolina rig, but I just don't understand why you would. You're going after pike. Okay, this is what threw me for a loop. I'm going after pike. I'm using a rubber spider. Now, pike hit frogs, they hit casting spoons, and it's usually, you don't get too deep before a pike hits your bait. I mean, they lurk the bottom and they strike from underneath. On a rare occasion, you might catch a pike, hit something on the ground, the bottom. Not often. So I was having a hard time trying to figure out how to fish that silicone spider. It's a jig. It's a rubber bait. I mean, it's like for bass, which is okay for bass. You can jig a bait and all this stuff. Well, I was jigging that thing for an hour and a half, and I was trying to fish it like you would fish a rubber spider. Well, wrong answer, Buck. I finally gave up on it because I couldn't even get a pike. I couldn't even get a bass to hit it. So I was frustrated. I said, what the hell? What am I going to do? So at this point, I'm in my canoe up there at Emerald, and I'm disgusted. And I'm just reeling the damn line in. And one hit it. I'm thinking, okay, that's how this works. All right. I pretended it wasn't a spider. Okay, it's a casting spoon on there. And I acted like it was a damn casting spoon. And that's how I fished it, just like a casting spoon. And next thing you know, I got all my fish. So that's something there. I mean, I guess a gamer wouldn't have come across that issue because he would have probably just fished it like a casting spoon right off the bat. I'm fishing it like you're supposed to. Didn't work. Didn't work at all. All right, what else was on your notes? You said go over the weapons, go over the baits. Those baits, you can find those baits. Like I said, in the pumpkins, at the tombstones, everywhere you go. And each lake's different. Some of them have 3 pumpkins, some of them have 2 pumpkins. I try to hit them every day, at least make my rounds on the cheaper lakes. You don't, because, if you try to hit every one of these lakes and you're just now you don't have to catch fish, so you don't have to spend money on a license. I mean, you can just travel and let the game bitch at you the whole time you're going. But and I don't know, you got to know where all these things are, because some of the pumpkins and tombstones on these waterways you can't get to unless you in a boat. Like at Emerald, you got to cross over there in the boat, cross over to get to that other pumpkin and tombstone on the shore over there, and to get to the other dock way over there where the Washington statue is during the 4th of July. Got to have a boat to go there. San Joaquin, gotta have a boat to get to that one pumpkin that's on that island off to the left behind the fishing at the Beaver. There's one that sits in there, and then there's a tombstone up in the corner right where I have my hot spot where I do all my fishing at San Joaquin for my sturgeon and carp. So you gotta have a boat to get over there. Smaller ones, Lone Star, Les Nye, you can walk around, catch them all. Mudwater has a couple tricky ones, but you can find them. But that was my thing. You just run out of time because you can't go back to the pumpkins. They don't replenish fast enough, so they force you to travel to all the waterways. So that makes it tough. That's for sure. You spend a lot of money doing these events. That's why I said you gotta. And then there was one thing I talked about in one of my videos, guys. The thing you gotta do is, which one was that? Oh, the bluegill skeleton tail. Now that one there, that threw me for a loop. That mission. We had to catch 24 fish in total. We got $2 a fish. That's it. You travel to, where did we go? We went to St. Croix. So you paid a little bit of money to go there, and the payout was $2 a fish. So it's $17,800 to go travel and license to St. Croix. I made $120, and that's only because I caught a bullhead on one of them damn baits. So, and that was all, basically I just used the candy pumpkins there. But it took a $17,680 loss. Now, luckily, the next mission was those pike, or those ghost pike. So I was able to stay there and at least catch most of the pike. So we picked up pretty good there, caught most of the pike, but I didn't know about the mission ahead of time. I didn't read it like I should have, and I would have taken all my gear because I didn't have the silicone spider there, and I didn't have something else I didn't have. I had to go home for it. Oh, I didn't have the blade spinner. So, but we didn't have to come back. Micah, thanks to you, Micah, very much, because Micah hit me up and said, Buck just hit Emerald, and which is I didn't think about it, but the pike are up there in Emerald, so we had a good time up there in the kayak. We finished that mission up then. We got the 12 pike that we needed up there at Emerald. Got them all. All right, guys, what we got here? Oh, man, it's 7:30 already. Well, thank you guys for watching. Remember, never give up the fight. Get out there in the club and fish with us, guys. We're doing more and more each day with the club. I got 5 slots left, so when you're out there, and you guys that are already in the club, stay connected to one another. Keep talking, keep passing baits around. As soon as we get this next club update here, the leagues are coming out. So once that league update comes out, then we'll start scoring points. So we want to be in a routine of making those points. All right, guys. We'll see you later on tonight. Remember, tonight, we're going to go up there. We're going to cook up another potion and see if we all can't grab up on one of these frankenfish. I know I saw Super Dave. He says you can catch smaller one. He had a couple of them. He had a couple of them in his keep net. So I don't know. I think we all should be able. I'm hoping we all can catch them at the same time. Catch one at the same time. All right, guys. Hey, we'll see you later.